You like to have fun, you're agreeable, and you draw the line at 69 senior citizens. You gotta have boundaries. In case anyone's wondering, I'm dressed in the Steve Long collection tonight. Available at Target. Today's an interesting day. Today is the 111th day since the BP oil spill. Why are you laughing at that, Charlie Brown? Thank you. I should leave now. You totally threw me out. Alright, 111 days since the BP oil spill, as one of my friends likes to call it, I hate politics. What's great about it is, about 6 days ago, which would be 105 for you math people, they decided to just start shoving concrete and mud in the hole. Now what confuses me, as I'm not a doctor of geology or anything like that, but why did it take so long for them to figure out, let's shove something in the hole to stop it? I'm going to stand here. Give me that bottle there, lady. This one. So, the scientist is sitting there in his laboratory with his skeletal model of the well, and he's thinking to himself, well, we tried robots, we tried an elaborate well system. You guys get in here! Thanks. It's going to be fun. Put that on eBay. But, you know, that's like the second most important story. All this week, it's been whether or not a senior citizen will play football this season. And I'm not talking about Joe Larkin. I'm talking about my grandfather. He's part of an over 85 weekend football league. No, I'm talking about Brett Farve, but that'd be cool. And it'd be like, Blue 42! Blue 42! Where am I? Now, you know how I know Brett Farve doesn't have friends? Because they let him go through this shit every single year. I have friends. I can't even be wishy-washy about whether or not I'm going to the bar or not. Hey, you coming out to the bar tonight? Oh, I don't know. I think I'm going to sit in, you know. I don't know, I just haven't decided yet. Come the fuck on! Seriously, it's just a bar. Figure it out. God. No, my friends and I go out a lot all the time. I went to medieval times for the first time ever. And who likes medieval times? Anybody? Yeah, I don't like it. That's where we differ as people. No, I work for my day job is I work for Endobetics. Now, those people who know what Endobetics is Charlie's mom loves Endobetics. And I work in the run of the suburbs most of the time, and people in the suburbs, they just don't get it. And I understand that. It's like, you're going to come in, I'm going to be mean to you, you're going to give me money. I don't understand the concept. I've worked there for 2 years. However, I do get when people aren't down with it, and I leave them, you know, alone. I'm just like, okay, I'll turn into a waiter, I'll give you your food, and then you'll give me your money, and you'll be out of my life forever. I was going to go to medieval times. They're like, you're going to love it. It's kind of like Endobetics. I'm like, well, I work there, so now I don't want to go. And I'm like, is there going to be a guy who's going to be calling me my lord and doing the whole... They're like, well, no, they kind of scale back. I'm like, kind of like the cable guy. They're like, no. Well, we get the one guy who really loves his job. And his name is Gideon. And I'm just not down with it. My lord, put on your hat. No. Look, I'm going to root for the Blue Knight. I don't need a hat to prove it. What kind of beer do you have? Beer? We have ale. That's what you will imbibe. Okay, you know what? I'm not wearing a tunic. I'm clearly not down with this. Just tell me. So he goes and he gets, you know, the beer, and he does his whole thing, and he comes back, and I'm like, okay, he's back. Gideon's back in my life. Maybe he'll leave me the fuck alone now. He realizes I'm not down with it because server's talking to back to be like, dude at 42 doesn't want to wear his hat, he's not down with it. What an asshole. But at least he'll leave me alone. No, I'm doing a text on my cell phone, as the kids call it, doing a text. I don't know. While going to the Walmart, like my grandmother used to call it. I'm in the middle of text. What futuristic device is this? Well, and this is called a cell phone. This is what I'm going to use to call the paramedics after I beat you to death. With this wooden plate, and then I'm going to make you eat the hat that I didn't want to wear. All right, that's my time. Thanks, everybody.